All right, welcome to season 4, episode 5. We have some guests on with us this week. So wanted to introduce them. We have with Amber and Tracy from the Road to Tar Valon podcast. I can't talk today. And I just want to let them introduce themselves. Tell us a little bit about your podcast. What you guys do. Feel free to talk as long as you want. So Amber, Tracy, take it away.
Take it away.
Yeah.
We started out with a new spring read-along type deal. Mm-hmm. And we are currently doing Eye of the World. And every so often we pepper in these 101 episodes that we're really fond of. Mm-hmm. So a lot of like researchy stuff. And then we always seem to break our episodes up into first half, no spoilers, second half, full spoilers. Most of the time. Mm-hmm.
So this is a safe thing?
Yeah, it's safe. They record actually on our Discord server. So there's a section on our Discord server at the bottom for Feather Mountain. So we actually...
That's how much I use our Discord.
You sound like me.
So...
It's not like you're busy, Chris. I mean, come on. Every time you come on here, you talk about all the free time you have.
So... That was a prediction. And then that when they go into the doorways that Moraine was talking about, they're going to meet the creator, i.e. Bella. And it's just going to be a horse, a stable. And we're going to hang out with Bella when they get to the doorway.
100%. I'm doubling down on both of those.
We still have not had a Bella.
She's still at the White Tower. She's still at the White Tower.
Hide nor hair.
No, she's still at the White Tower. So we haven't been...
Yeah,
she's in the stables of the White Tower. So we haven't really had much... We've been in the Stone of Tears, so she's not there.
Are they like breeding her or something?
Yeah.
I mean, it's good she's there because eventually stuff's about to hit the fan there, and she's going to save the day, like just kicking people around
and being
a couple hooks
and being the creator.
Right.
So she's just going to will it to be. And Gaul's from the Stone Dogs. That's a war society. It's not one of the Seps. He's from the Tardad Sept.
Yeah, I was gonna.
There are 7 Aiel Seps? I'm asking. I'm not asking you guys.
Like I'm sitting here getting insider information.
13. See, chat comes through. There's 13.
I was going to say, I thought there were 12/13.
13.
Okay.
He says some people, and there was a pause. He said some, and he paused. People want things I can't give, things I will not give. Mm-hmm. Suspicion grew on his face with shocking suddenness, and his tone hardened. What do you want? Mm-hmm. Did Moraine send you? Are you supposed to convince me to do what she wants? That was a very pointed question at Egwene.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It wasn't for Elaine and Egwene. It was specifically for Egwene because of the relationship that they shared. Mm-hmm. And he's trying to determine whether or not there's still loyalty of the two girl that he grew up with versus the Aes Sedai that is now standing in front of his face. Mm-hmm. He doesn't have the same expectations of Elaine because their friendship is very vague, if you want to call it that. Mm-hmm. I mean, there's, again, the physical attraction, and they've gone through a few things together, but they didn't grow up together. He doesn't have a fair... It would not be fair of him to have high expectations of her. Mm-hmm. And he knows that she's used to kind of doing as directed. But when it comes to Egwene, he's like, what's the deal?
Yeah.
But doesn't this happen in real life?
I have no idea. I don't do this.
Okay, that's good to know.
I would never do this to someone. I would
She
just
says
be
with
like,
a
hey,
laugh.
look, I'm done. And Elaine is just, I mean, look at her and her sapphires. And she wore a really uncomfortably low-cut dress for you. Like, she's awesome. So you have fun. I'm going to go do Aes Sedai shit. And I love you both.
Talk later. Yeah.
Good
Why
luck.
wasn't it that?
It's like...
I thought
you
for a minute it was a
can't
lasso.
No.
Yeah, I was like, you
The
can't
lasso
trust
of
your
distrust.
friends. You can't trust the ladies that you love. Like,
T-shirt.
this is gonna be a huge relational issue in the future. Like, I need him to get over that.
Communication.
For me,
Has Egwene been around while Moraine was finger blasting? Has she had a chance to watch?
We call. Oh yeah. By the way, finger blasting. That's balefire.
yeah, I don't think she was.
No, I was going to let them answer without that definition. Now it's not going to be as funny.
That's not as good a question.
Me and Tracy had no reaction.
What?
Like,
They both went stone faced, and they were like, "We're gonna let someone else handle this."
Yep.
Yeah, I was like, what were they talking about?
You read
And the other, like, my biggest fear, I'm not gonna lie, like, my number one fear is vastness. Like the very looking out onto the water freaks me out because I can't see an end. I can't see a goal. I can't see.
I need to take you offshore sometime.
I'm searching.
Where you go?
I'll say Alan can co-sign that.
Yeah, I'll take
Swimming where it's thousands of feet deep, terrifying.
No, like, but see, when I'm on the boat and I'm in control, then I'm like, this is nothing. But then, like, my ex-fiance and then the current one, they get out on the water and they're like, let's go as far as we can. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? No. And they're like, let's hop in a kayak. Do I look like I'm hopping in a kayak? I can't use my legs in a kayak. I can't use my arms the way I want to in a kayak. No. Put me on a boat, I'll be okay. But I'm looking for bigger, better. I'm looking to control my surroundings and my environment. And they're just
kind of
like,
just sounds like you
let's
want to
get
be
out
safe.
like, and they're like, let's go out there and have fun. I'm like, nothing about that sounds fun to me at all. But
I'm in danger.
I mean, that's just kind of how I perceive it in general. And then when it comes to Rand, he can barely handle himself.
That is true.
This is true.
Like, that's actually one of the things that I have a problem with this is Elaine is like, no, I love him.
What?
I'm
Exactly.
like,
He can
girl.
barely handle himself. I
Why?
hate
What
for
about
the
him?
three of them to be so disappointed.
Yeah, and that's always my question is like, why are girls around to Rand?
Yeah, y'all, they're gonna be so disappointed. Now, now Perrin, on the other hand,
I'm a Matt fan.
I'm
I don't know.
awkwardness,
Yeah,
tension,
tension.
distrust. The very
Yeah.
fact that you ask the question develops distrust from the get-go. So if you can't sit back and have that level of transparency, if you can't sit there and ask the very simple question, then you don't deserve to be in the relationship.
Bingo, nailed it. And then I have to remind myself they're all very
Maybe.
young.
Also, you have to remember the age too.
Yeah,
Like,
and then I'm also thinking that like,
so we're talking about kissing.
okay, so yeah, I was gonna say, so we get to this like whole barreling thing and kissing
Rand's
thing,
like,
and Elaine's like, I will come back for you, and he does ask, did you and Egwene scheme this up between the two of you? And I'm like, yes, they did.
Very
Yes,
intuitive.
I'm so glad he realizes that they did.
Yes, they did. I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's that part.
Yeah.
Clearly, you have an issue with that, which I appreciate. I have an issue with it too.
I have an issue with that. And then there's that whole, like, she tries to heal
Right.
Rand for getting, like, pinched in the butt.
That was cute.
She does heal
Yeah,
him.
she heals him.
In the butt.
You know what, though? Like, this sentence kills me because it says, she did not know healing to any degree, but she had learned bits and pieces on the edge of it. It just sounds like the second half of the sentence is negating the first half. She can't keep to herself the one thing that may be possible for him, but may also kill him.
Maybe she's just riding a high of being asked for advice that she's not, you know what I mean, thinking this
She's
whole
using
thing
it to
through.
like keep her image elevated.
I was thinking that too.
Good point.
You know, it's nothing. There is nothing about this that makes me think, oh, she's a better person. Because if it had been anything about her not wanting to lie and being helpful, she wouldn't have lied to Rand.
Yeah. So thank you guys so much for coming on.
Thanks for having us.
And
Thank you for having
yeah,
us.
it's been fun. This has been a fun recording. So, and that's about all I got for this week. So, since Ian's not here, I'll just say until next time.
Peace.
Bye. Thank you.